Hello, Ramblers. Join us in McMinnville, Oregon as we uncover the big secret this small town has been keeping. We're attending the McMinnville Wine and Food Classic at the Evergreen Aviation Museum. We're enjoying the wines and the jets in the space age venue, and we'll show you the largest surprise this museum is hiding under its wing. We're going to take you to the top of McMinnville and down to the cellar, exploring the town, finding some great beers and delicious food. So buckle up and get ready to take to the skies as we explore the heart of Oregon's wine country to show you its best kept secret.
We made it to Old Stone Village RV Park, and I gotta say, our RV resort, this could be a resort. I think it is.
Yeah, I think it may say RV. Well, I think technically it says park, but it could be a resort. I seen they had a swimming pool that's seasonal, and then they had the laundry room and a few other amenities.
First of all, look over there. That's a vineyard right there. That's grapes through there.
Well, they will be grapes.
There
will be grapes. And wintertime, no grapes.
We're in McMinnville, Oregon today, and we are going to show you around McMinnville, Oregon. But most of all, you're in wine country, and a lot of people don't know that. You don't have to go to California. You don't have to go to other areas. They have wine country right here in Oregon. And I got to tell you, I'll show you on the map. You just hit this area, and there's like 30 to 50 wineries.
The big ones, the little ones, everything in between. But there's a lot, just because this Willamette Valley is so fertile that they can grow almost everything.
So we booked ourselves here because there is a wine and food festival going on this weekend. So we thought we'd stay right here because it's walking distance. There it is right there.
A big plane, a big passenger jet airliner.
But this
right
is
there.
Evergreen
Aviation Museum.
And space.
Yeah. And there's a few space things in there too, and we're going to see those. We'll maybe see a little bit tonight, but tomorrow that's going to be the big day.
Tomorrow we're going to show you the whole museum, but today they're actually doing the wine and food festival inside there. So we're going to get to see some of it while we're walking around getting a bunch of wine from, I think there's like 50 to 100 different wineries and cideries and distilleries. There's a lot going on, and it's walking distance. We're going to show you real quick. There's a sidewalk that leads us over there from our RV spot. So it's perfect for Ron and I because he always says we want to be stumbling distance. Is that bad? Is that wrong?
No, that's safe. That's what that is.
Okay.
That's safe. So yeah, we got a lot of whining to do, so let's get going.
Visited this place years ago. I would say it might have been 15 years ago when we were here last. And our favorite part was the volunteers. Actually, there were so many veterans here volunteering, and they would talk to us about each one of the different helicopters and planes, and they would tell us stories, and that was our favorite part of this whole entire experience here. So make sure you spend time with all those volunteers, and especially those who served our country.
Well, do you know what you're looking at?
I'm sure you would tell me, wouldn't you?
Well, it depends on you. Got to ask me what questions.
Okay, what am I looking at right now? Oh, right up there.
That's a photon or a Vostok. You put Yuri Gagarin in it, send him into orbit, and then it's a Vostok. If you just put a science package in it, then it's a photon.
Oh.
And we got it off eBay. Proving once again you can buy anything on eBay.
Oh my goodness, really?
You can see where it re-entered. It's real. 250 orbits of the planet. You can see where it burned up on re-entry.
Thank you. I was just talking about that was our favorite part of visiting here 15 years ago, was all the volunteers.
Oh, well, yeah, we're so cute.
You served in Vietnam. Thank you. Thank you for that.
Oh, you were worth it.
Thank you. Take care. I was just telling Ron about the gentleman that I just met and served our country in Vietnam.
Already finding guys to hang out with.
He was amazing.
I don't know what the hell to do with you.
He was the sweetest thing. I hope you got it on camera because I thanked him. I always thank everybody for serving our country. And then he told me I was worth it. Let's go ahead and grab a drink.
Hi, thank you very much. Then how many?
Wow.
So 1 token per sip, or how does that work? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You need a lot more.
You can buy more.
I'm gonna need a lot more.
More tokens. Lots happening.
Oh, lots more. See, she
Yeah.
said she's not even giving you a limit.
Yeah. She looks at me and says, "Yeah, you need a lot."
So many wineries that we need a map. We have a map to find all the wine. And there's like 100, over 100 it looks like. Okay, so if you're in the area during this time of the year, it is, what is it? March? March?
It is March of
Wine and
2025,
Food
Jody.
Festival.
Welcome to 2025.
March Wine and Food Festival. And there's some other events that go on here. What?
The March Wine and Food Festival.
I need to get a drink. Hi.
Hi.
Oh, looks like you got a nice wine there.
Yeah, this is a nice Malbec out of 4 Goats, just here local.
3 goats.
3 goats,
How do you get
4 goats. I'm drinking too much wine. I got
You
4
added
goats.
a
I see 6 goats. It's 6 Goats Winery.
No, it's 3.
3 Goats Winery.
Oh, and look, you got your Air Force planes. All...
Big, beautiful American flag.
Yeah, right?
That's gorgeous. Really, yeah, we're just kind of walking around here, just taking it all in and seeing what they have, and then we're going to do the deep dive.
Late Harvest Riesling or ice wine.
Perfect.
I can also do what I call a princess cocktail. It's a little bit of this, a little bit of bubbles.
This is new. New for me, anyway.
Yeah, you know us.
Trying it with bubbles. Oh, I do feel like a princess. This is great. Oh my goodness.
So good, right?
Like summertime. Oh,
You know something? I better have one of those princess cocktails now. Yeah.
I knew it. We did good. We saw This is so refreshing. I want to have this all summer. So, where are you guys based out of?
We're right here in Dayton, so we're like 3 minutes down the road.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you, Aaron.
Hey guys.
Thank you.
They added a little sparkling wine to the Riesling that I got, like a dessert Riesling, and they call it Bubbles, and it's really refreshing. Oh my gosh, it's good.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good night.
There's 2 different wings. So this wing here is more the modern wing, and then on the other side there's another building that has all the older aircraft, more the historical aircraft. This is more the modern stuff. This is pretty spectacular because right back over there is the Blackbird supersonic transport, it's spy plane from the 60s that we didn't even know about until like, what, the 80s. And then, of course, space capsules and helicopters.
Wow.
And very impressive.
I'm having a good time. Look, that says NASA up there. It's incredible. I think I'm gonna have to do this every year. That's how great this is. I think I'm gonna have to do this every single year.
This is nice. This is nice. Drinking wine, looking at jets. These are the actual aircraft. These aren't mock-ups. These aren't the models or anything. This is the actual aircraft that they have here.
Here's some more volunteers heading on up.
That's the best part of the museum.
That is
that
best
is the
part.
best part of the museum.
Those
coming
gentlemen
here.
right there
And,
heading up those stairs.
yeah.
We're going to show you tomorrow other reasons to visit McMinnville, Oregon. But if you're coming through in March, I wouldn't miss this event, that's for sure. This is a pretty nice event. A little wine. We haven't even hit the food carts yet. So this is a lot of fun. We could be in trouble. Are we in trouble?
This is going to be a hell of a night. I'm kind of curious to see where this is going to go.
Yeah. I wonder how tomorrow's gonna go.
Yeah, look at these. Man. That's cool. Remember seeing something like this in one of the James Bond films. It's like You Only Live Twice with Sean Connery. I thought that was the coolest thing when they had these helicopters with it was just a clear shell.
See, now when I see a helicopter like this, I think of Wonder Woman and how she had an invisible kind of helicopter you could see all around it.
Yeah, Wonder Woman had it.
Well, anyway, it was invisible like that. It was
Yeah.
like all glass, right?
Yeah. Oh, she didn't have a helicopter.
Okay, it was a jet. But this is great. This is neat to
Yeah.
be able to do this and have wine. Lucky us. What a good day. It's
It is a good
beautiful
day.
outside
Yeah,
too.
drinking some wine, looking at some helicopters and some jets,
Can't
and a
complain.
missile, a rocket.
I know, right?
Yeah.
All right, let me show you the food carts real quick because they do have food here. Because this is supposed to be food and wine, so I think food is supposed to be important too. So let's go check it out.
Yeah. This is the most popular. The biggest line must be the most popular.
Let me see if I can go get a shot of that.
Look at this, got pizza in the sandwich.
Are we supposed to?
So here we go, it's like an unboxing. Look at that, holy smokes. That's like 2 sandwiches, but we paid for one.
That's what he
this
said.
Yeah, this is,
Yeah.
it's almost like, yeah, a pressed
Like a
sandwich or
panini?
Cubano. Yeah, this is really nice. And then let's take a look at the,
Ooh,
look at that.
that's
Oh
pretty.
my God, arugula, hot honey, and you got peppers, red onions. Then we need to put the arugula
Oh,
back
look at
on.
that. Yeah,
And
that's good.
you know, fold it. It's
Healthy,
fold.
right?
Oh, yeah. That works. That works. The arugula, the hot honey, the peppers, the meat. This is perfect. And the crust, look at the crust. Crunchy on the outside, amazing. Oh, more arugula, tomatoes. This is a lot of sandwich. Actually, this is good enough for 2 meals. We didn't eat all this food. It looks like we had leftovers for tonight. Got a late night snack at least. But real hot, sweet, spicy. The arugula's in this just like the pizza. Man, these guys did a real good job. Who is that? That's that wooden,
Yeah.
man, what a great job. There we go. Looks like a special occasion.
That's one of those sounds. You just, oh.
There we go.
There you go. I'm going to get one too. Oh, you want one too?
Oh yeah. All out.
So the end of the night, we decided to end with some donuts. Papa Floyd's, here we go. Freshly made, smells good. They're warm. This is obviously glazed maple. Here we go.
Right out of the fryer.
That is so yummy. Wow. Warm. It just melted in my mouth. It's like when I took the bite of it, the whole thing just melted in my mouth. And it is so, oh my gosh. This is good. This is a good decision. Papa Floyd's Donuts. Well done.
Just rambling around, just rambling around. In a world of adventure is where we'll be found. We're just rambling around.
Wow. That's yummy. I always say that. No, it's smoky. It's like, this is delicious. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, because I think that it's like a smoky infused vodka that they use from Portland.
The thing is we wouldn't be rambling around if we didn't have ourselves a Bloody Mary one morning. I mean, that would be just wrong. So here we are having a Bloody Mary at the diner. We had about a half-hour wait. It might have went quicker, maybe 20, 25 minutes. This place is super popular, so you know we picked the right place. And I'm really excited. The menu looks amazing, so this is going to be good. I think we're not going to disappoint on this one. This looks amazing. So we had a long wait. We had to wait a while for this, but that's okay because look at this. Everything is locally sourced from the area. So she was telling us how every morning they come in, they make the biscuits, they make the gravy, they make everything fresh. I made it my own meal. So basically, I couldn't decide if I wanted biscuits and gravy or if I wanted to get the Eggs Benedict. So I got both.
I got the corned beef hash here, eggs over easy with biscuits. Need a little pepper on the egg. So let's look at the brisket.
Now they're
Yeah, so at Carlton Farms, You know, that's where they get their meat from, and then they brine it overnight, and it's smoky, tender. This is awesome. You don't even need to chew it. You can just drink it. It's so tender. So good. Wow. That was good. I'm stuffed. Everything is locally sourced and so flavorful. I can't believe it. From the Bloody Marys to the meal, the corned beef hash, tender, the potatoes, the eggs over easy. He had a twofer. He had a regular country gravy and then a hollandaise one. That was perfect.
All right, so make sure you hit the diner when you're here in McMinnville, Oregon. It was fantastic.
Sure was.
Just rambling around, just rambling around. Better be ready to get out of town. We're just rambling around.
We're gonna go enjoy the museum today. So we only were at half the museum when we were doing the wine event the other night. And now we're gonna go to the other half of the museum to show you the big draw here at Evergreen Aviation and Space Museum? Is it called, or center? I don't know.
Museum.
Museum.
Yeah, they're all museum pieces.
Yeah, so we're gonna show you the big draw. We're gonna show you the exciting, what did I say, plane that they got back in the 80s? I think, did it come over here in the 80s?
Yeah, it was in the late 80s. It was over in Long Beach, California, and then they moved it up. It was housed at Long Beach, California, next to the Queen Mary for the longest time, and then McMinnville bought it, put it in the Aviation Museum, Evergreen Aviation Museum, and here it is now. You can probably guess what it is.
Well, I don't think a lot of people know. I really don't think a lot of people would think this little city, McMinnville, Oregon, would have this thing. So we're gonna show it to you.
Hi. I think I just got one of those. Yeah, thank you though. Another beautiful American flag. God bless America.
This is huge. Look at this. This is just the wing. Now, no more mystery. We are sitting here underneath the Spruce Goose. The Spruce Goose was transferred here. They had to take the wings off, and they had to do everything separately. And they actually put it on a ship and brought it around the ocean and then through our rivers of the Pacific Northwest and landed it here in McMinnville because they won the bid for it.
Couldn't be the real plane.
I think so.
Yeah, it's a full-scale replica.
That one's a replica.
Yeah,
but no,
the Spirit of St.
I was
Louis.
drawn over here. I wanted to go see the guy.
Oh, the Kitty Hawk and.
Well, no.
Yeah,
that's too cool.
Yeah.
This is from the Golden Age. Ooh, when I hear Golden Age, I get so excited.
The headless pusher.
Is that not the coolest thing ever? I could never, oh my gosh, I would never have been able to do this. This is just...
Man, look at that poor guy. Does he really know what he's getting himself into?
Oh my gosh, this is crazy. I could never have done this. So if you're somebody who is into planes, Evergreen Aviation and Space Museum right here in McMinnville, make sure you put it on your stop list because you're not going to get much better than this. This is pretty great. Look at how huge this thing is. No wonder why they had to take it apart. And now I can't remember if the wings were taken on the road or the body, but one of them was on the ship and one of them was on the road.
Well, it had to be the wings. Yeah, I don't know.
But they had to take the wings off.
Yeah, there's a documentary out there, I believe.
There's several.
Yeah.
You would have had a plane with my name on it, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Been the Jody.
Look at that, the Maryland. Man, that is beautiful. Dwight D. Eisenhower, at the end of World War II, named 3 tools that helped them win the war, and the Jeep was one of the 3 tools that helped them win the war. That's pretty cool, I think. I'm a proud Jeep owner.
Poor guy.
All these
He's
years.
mummified. That's Ernest.
Okay.
Ernest McCall.
I love reading all the stories and seeing their names on the planes and then seeing the photos of them from the 40s and just the whole history. And I'm really grateful that we do that we keep the history alive, we keep all their memories alive, because they did so much for us. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be able to do what we're doing today. So I'm very grateful. I love places like this.
Yeah, each one of these are listed with the guy who owns, if it's a model, even though they are models, they're actual planes that can be flown. Now, some of the planes haven't made it off the ground. It's just they haven't gotten that far yet, but they are actual working aircraft. There's a name attached to all these planes. You know, whoever owned it, whoever donated it, whoever built it. Oh, this is from, it's a miniature cargo building set from The Aviator. You know, The Aviator was the Martin Scorsese film with
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, with Leonardo DiCaprio about Howard Hughes. So this here is a mock-up set, a miniature set, used that for filming.
That's great.
Yeah, so you can see, portions of it were used with green screen.
There's a lot of work put behind this.
But yeah, they could have recreated this on CGI. This could have been a Star Wars film lot, but instead it's been used as a miniature set with a green screen. Really impressive.
Oh, look at Margie.
Seen Margie? Yeah, she gets around.
Oh my goodness, Margie was one heck of a gal. Look at her.
See you, Jody.
Yeah.
I'm taking off.
You leaving?
When visiting the Evergreen Aviation and Space Museum, give yourself 3 to 4 hours to stroll through both buildings and the exhibits without being rushed. Plan on an extra day if you are visiting the water park.
It's an indoor water park, so it's open all year round. Not every day, but it's open all year round. So especially when you're in the Pacific Northwest and you're gonna have rain or you're gonna have snow, there's a great water park indoors.
This attraction has a separate fee, not included with the museum admission. Between both buildings, you follow the history of aviation from its early days to the Great Space Race. The biggest draw is the Hughes H-4 Hercules, better known as the Spruce Goose. It's the largest wooden airplane ever built, designed by Howard Hughes during World War II. It's absolutely massive. The wingspan is longer than a football field, about 320 feet. Seeing it up close is wild because it just dominates the space.
So yeah, I was down below and I thought I came up with the idea. I was like, Ron, go above, we're gonna get a great shot. Turns out I wasn't the first one to think of it.
Pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. So I have to say, we have a separate video about Stone Village RV Resort. We have a totally different video on that. We talked about location, and I have to say, this was really nice. I took a 5-minute walk over here to enjoy this.
Ramblers, here we are in downtown McMinnville. We're going into a McMenamins. This is the Hotel Oregon, and if you've seen our videos before, you know that we have gone into a lot of McMenamins. This one here is a hotel as well. It's a 100-year-old hotel, and you can stay the night, and they have 4 bars and restaurants. There's a lot of fun here, and this is where they host the UFO Festival.
Something I like about this one is they have a rooftop bar. So let's go see if that's open, because it's really a beautiful bar, and we'll see how it is.
Hi. Where do we check in for the a rooftop bar?
The elevator's down the hall to the left.
Thank you. You know what I like at a 100-year-old hotel? Is a 100-year-old elevator.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. So the rule with an elevator is, do not go into an elevator with anybody you don't want to spend at least a couple hours with. Because who knows what's going to happen. But look at this. Look at the murals. That's one thing McMenamins restaurants and hotels are kind of famous for, is just all the eccentric artwork, and they have very talented artists, dozens of them, that are actually commissioned by the corporation.
And brewers, very talented brewers.
Oh, that was primarily the beer came before the artwork, I think.
I think it's so.
Yeah.
And so many musicians that they hire. It's fun.
So this is going to be cool. Come on out, Ramblers. Come on out.
Ooh. So we've been here before. We were here last. It's been years though. We haven't been here for probably 15 years. This is one of our favorites.
The thing I remember the most about the rooftop bar is during the fall when the leaves are changing. That was probably the most spectacular one. You know what? I might have a photo of that I could dig out and find for you guys.
Ooh, gosh, for a girl who doesn't like heights, I don't know.
No,
this is amazing. Ooh, wow.
Yeah, isn't this cool?
There's so many little touches here that they put in the corners, or you know, they have art everywhere.
But really cool, literally cool. Chilly. So we'll go inside and enjoy a McMenamins ale.
What I also like about McMenamins, you can get your beers and walk around for a while and go to the other bars and take them with you. Let's go. And I'm going to show you. I love little tiny cellar bars, and that's what this is, a little cellar bar. So they got the rooftop bar here, and then they have a little cellar bar. It's like this dark, seedy little area that you can go into. They're playing Billie Holiday right now. It sounds great. It's chill, relax. That's what McMenamins is all about. They got all these little themed rooms for you just to relax and just be taken back a little ways.
It was a nice little tap house. They had a good selection of beers. They had a Saison because I was jonesing for a Saison, and they really punched the ticket on that one. And then you were kind of disappointed they didn't have a brown ale. And
They found one in a can.
They found it. So they found what you needed, and I got what I needed, and everything turned out all right.
We're gonna go into Grain Station Brewery. Brewworks. Grain Station Brewworks. Have a few more beers and get some food. This looks like a good place.
Because that's what we need. We need a few more beers.
Grain Station Brewworks is a working brewery and a great place for a beer and a bite. We had their Hefeweizen and a sour, an appetizer of the bacon and cheddar risotto balls, and the carne asada French fries. Just to make sure we were good and full, we shared the house-made French dip with a side of the sweet potato fries.
It's a lot of meat.
I love what's happening over here.
Yeah, we do what we can. So, Grain Station, big score. Don't miss it. They also brew. I looked at all their we had their beers, of course, but the food was the big surprise of the night. And I gotta tell you, make sure you hit this place, Grain Station. We did good here in McMinnville. The food all over here, fantastic. Big score.
Hey Ramblers, we got a little more for you. Jody and I stayed an extra day because McMinnville is just a great place to chill out for a while. You've seen days 1 and 3, and we did our campground review video on the second day and went to Golden Valley Brew Pub and Restaurant when we were done filming. This brewery had such great food and service, we had to include it and show it to you Ramblers.
I smell a burger and a beer in my future.
What did you order? I don't know.
I ordered you a Kolsch. It says it's a German wheat beer. It looks really good. It looks really sweet, like you, darling.
You know me so well. So here we go, German Kolsch. We're gonna have to look up the name of it.
Carlton Kolsch.
Okay, so this Carlton Kolsch is fantastic. As a matter of fact, if we have a growler in the car, I would probably get a growler of this and take this home tonight.
Oh, I don't know. All right, so this is the robust porter here at Golden Valley Brewery.
A lot of flavor.
Yeah, this is something you could pour over your pancakes. I'd make a milkshake out of this, honestly. This is good. So you're actually using a fork and a knife for the pretzel.
Because I'm a lady. And the cheese, and oh my goodness. That's probably one of the best pretzels I've ever had. I know I've had many
Really?
pretzels.
Including the one in Leavenworth?
That was big, but
Okay, I need to see what you think, because seriously, that's the best pretzel I've ever had.
I'm going to open this up so I can absorb the cheese. Actually, let me taste it without that.
Yeah. Tell me what you think.
Very dense, very good.
tell me, was I exaggerating? That is the best pretzel I've ever had. Is it not?
Pretzel, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
That's crazy. That's good.
It's wonderful. Look at that. Beer. Schnitzel's awesome. Yeah, the breading, crisp, pork, gravy, braised cabbage, and mashed potatoes. You can't go wrong. The only thing better is if it had spatzel.
Yeah, and the beers have been fantastic. This Kolsch is incredible. Everything's been great, huh?
Yeah, the Kolsch has been incredible. The porter's been incredible. And honestly, when you come to McMinnville, we haven't been anywhere else that if we only had one place to go, we wouldn't have gone anywhere else. This probably would have been it right here. So this is the blue cheese burger. Has the bacon, has the blue cheese. You already know what it's going to taste like, and I can't wait to dig in right here. I'm gonna go bacon first.
It's called the Oregon burger.
Smoky bacon, the cheese, the blue cheese, perfect combo.
How was that?
That was awesome. that was real good. That was unexpected. Yeah, the food was beyond what I expected. Just because of the schnitzel, and the burger was good, the blue cheese, the bacon burger, and the schnitzel with the gravy, the crispy fried pork. Holy smokes. Beers were awesome. Tanya, the waitress, she gave us extra tastes of some of the seasonal beers. Oh, and that was perfect.
Yeah.
That was perfect because you can only have so much beer, especially when you have so much schnitzel in your guts. I have too much schnitzel in my guts. Then I'm layering beer on top of the schnitzel, and then, so we had to take schnitzel back with us. But very good. Golden Valley Brewery here in McMinnville. They have one in Beaverton, Oregon. This one here, they brew the beer. Beaverton actually bakes some bread, brings it over here. They complement each other. Go visit both of them. Definitely visit the one here in McMinnville. I know we will the next time we're in McMinnville.
I have to say, it was incredible. Tanya had great service. She brought us plenty of samples. She could tell right away we were beer people, maybe by the questions we asked. It was kind of funny. Yeah. We are. But the food here was incredible. And I'm glad you went ahead and ordered that pretzel because that was pretty unique. It was the best pretzel I've ever had.
Pretzel.
Yeah.
The brewery leftovers.
Yeah.
Man.
So Golden Valley.
Golden Valley.
Big winner for food, beer. If you're in McMinnville, Golden Valley. This is such a cute little town. I forgot how cute this town is. Holy cow.
Just rambling around.
All right, Ramblers. So we are getting ready to leave. We've got ourselves all set up. We're gonna drive separately today because we did something that we don't do very often. And I don't know if any of you do, but we just decided last night that we're gonna extend our trip. And we never do a last minute, not even an impulsive buy. It's called an impulsive RV buy.
Yeah, so I'm
trip.
playing hooky. I called in at work.
We heard about this place like 5-10 years ago. It's an Oregon coast campground, and it's in a small little coastal town. A coastal town we went through, but we've never really hung out a lot in.
Yeah, so this is, we're going to be exploring a little bit more of the Oregon coast, and we want you to come along. And yeah, like Jody said, it's kind of an interesting deal here. At first when we arrived this RV site, it's like, we need another day. so we went up to the front desk, awesome staff, and we got an extra day. And then it's like, something? We need an extra trip. So let's go to the Oregon coast, Pacific City. We're looking forward to that.
Yeah, I'm really excited because we don't, like I said, normally do this. We're just got an hour drive, so we're gonna drive separately. I'm gonna follow Ron. We're gonna head to the Oregon coast. We're gonna show you this cute little coastal town. If you follow us into the next video, you can see this cute little town and a really nice RV resort that we've heard about. And so real quick, we just wanna tell you, we had a wonderful time in McMinnville, Oregon. The Wine and Food Festival is something we will do again. Right?
That's the trouble. Everything we do, everything you've seen on video in the past videos, we want to do again. We can't do it.
We want to do new things.
We want to do new things, and we're talking to some friends here, and it's like, everywhere we go, we want to be there again, see the same people again, see the same friends again, and we want to come back here again. And so we can easily recommend that to you guys that, definitely stop by McMinnville and see all the Willamette wineries within this wine fest here at the Evergreen Aviation Museum that they have going on in March.
And we have some exciting news coming up, and we have something.
What is it?
I can't tell them yet. It's a surprise. It's a surprise. Okay. We have exciting news coming up. We have a few things going on, and we have something new that our channel has that I'm really excited to share.
Oh, okay, I remember now.
Oh, actually, we might have it in this video right now at the end, or we might have shared it already at the beginning. Tell us what you think about our new song, Just Ramblin' Around. Thanks again for Just Ramblin' Around.
Just rambling around. Just rambling around. In a world of adventure is where we'll be found. We're just rambling around. Just rambling around. Just rambling around. Better be ready to get out of town. We're just rambling around. From the wilds of Alaska to Great Stirrup Cay, Antigua, St. Thomas, around Megan's Bay. On the road camping the Pacific Northwest. Come right along and we'll show you the rest. Just rambling around. Just rambling around. In a world of adventure is where we'll be found. We're just rambling around. Just rambling around. Just rambling around. Better be ready to get out of town. Out on the road is a place we'll be found. To the distant horizon is where we are bound. We're just rambling around.